What is Africa? Is it the wildlife, the beautiful coasts, thriving cities? It is more than that. It is the people. Our 55 countries have many things in common. Our cultures bind us together. They give us strength and identity. They make us proud. By sharing our knowledge and working together, we're building a new Africa that's driven by investments, by game-changing infrastructure projects, and using transformative technology to change the way we live, work, and conduct business. Using our largest natural resource, our vast arable land, we are making advances in agriculture, developing new industries, creating jobs, and improving life. By consolidating Africa's significant internal market to foster trade within the continent and with the world, Africa is open for business. We are building the Africa we want. So, what is the continent of the future? The answer is Africa.
Where will your next business venture be? A key question. The answer lies in a nation that is the gateway to Africa and the world. With a grand vision, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has boldly forged a path to build a new Egypt. The government, under the guiding principle that a vibrant private sector is the key to inclusive and sustainable development, has implemented an ambitious reform program that has repositioned Egypt on the global investment map. Backed with the numbers that are reflecting the efforts to fast-track Egypt's competitiveness in the global arena. Implementing effective policies that are transforming the investment climate and exponentially turning growth from small steps to giant leaps in our global ratings. By establishing connectivity and promoting deeper regional integration in Africa, our advanced infrastructure will accelerate the growth of your next investment opportunity, catering to a multitude of industries, from natural resources becoming an energy powerhouse with global recognition to real estate development, light and heavy industry, tourism, technology, commercial and financial enterprise, and more. With all the right mechanisms in place, we have created centres of excellence that are launch points across the nation so you can hit the ground running. A thriving economy with a large and growing consumer market fueling investment. A transformational program that not only supports and empowers startups, but to also foster and transform the entrepreneurship ecosystem, establishing Egypt as an entrepreneurship hub, unlocking immense potential in the region. We are committed to investing in human capital, giving today's youth the knowledge and know-how to better drive tomorrow's work environment. Empowering women in today's business world will be setting the legacy for generations to come. Egypt is the gateway to investing in Africa and is ready and open for business. Now it's your time to choose. Where will you be? Invest in Egypt, your gateway to Africa.
In an ever-changing world, and amidst the ensuing global developments, countries are facing a hard test. That's when the true essence of people is revealed. During the last few years, Egyptians proved they possessed the toughest cores. They persevered through the hardest of ordeals and salvaged their country. In an achievement which will for long astound historians, they miraculously raced against time to restore Egypt to its rightful standing. And following 4 years of tireless work, here it is, ready for the future. Through the perseverance of its people and the strong commitment to reform of its leader, Egypt was able to weather the challenges and threats posed by the global economic crisis, as well as regional unrest. President Sisi spared no effort and wasted no time in setting a grand vision for Egypt, enabling the country to quickly get on the right track and accelerate the development process. At the outset, immediately after taking office, President Sisi acknowledged the challenges inherited and launched a bold and comprehensive economic reform program and made a major structural, legislative, and institutional reforms with the ultimate objective of achieving inclusive and sustainable growth. This encompassed urban development and upgrading of infrastructure, an extensive network of roads, tunnels, and bridges which stretch along thousands of kilometers was established, along with projects in the field of electricity, clean and renewable energy resources, in addition to the noteworthy progress in oil and natural gas discoveries, as well as the construction of ports and airports. Reforms also led to establishing Egypt as a safe haven for migrants from the region, who were able to come to the country and find decent employment that allowed them to sustain their livelihoods and provide for their families, resulting in minimized illegal immigration. Egyptians embraced them with open arms, and they are now deeply woven into the social fabric and are contributing to and benefiting from the development process. From east to west and north to south, one can witness Egyptians in action, restoring the glory of their country through a multitude of national projects that have been achieved in record time. New administrative capital, new Alamein, new Mansoura, new Ismailia, new Dumyat, Galala Mountain, and West Port Said. The inauguration of the Suez Canal reflects the strong will and the fortitude of the Egyptian people, who funded this project through their own personal savings, completed and launched in only 1 year, a prime example of the miracle of the Egyptian people and the sacrifices they bear for their country for thousands of years. All this process was accomplished by Egyptians in only 4 years and was only just the beginning, paving the way to the true Egypt and boosting investment in its most valuable asset, its people. Egypt believes that youth are its biggest hope in building a more prosperous future, and as such have been given special focus and attention, with an emphasis on talented calibers in the athletic, artistic, and scientific fields, and aspiring entrepreneurs. Furthermore, the state was keen to enhance productivity, creating new job opportunities, establishing industrial and investment zones, encouraging local industries as well as small and medium enterprises, offering incentives and facilitation to exporters, working on expanding the agricultural land and facilitating regulations for land ownership for youth, encouraging the private sector and civil society to effectively carry out their roles. Egypt now is all set for the global access, with its doors wide open for investment in all fields. Women are a key pillar of society, its source of progress and inspiration, and as such have earned and received due credit and praise with the designing of tailored protection and empowerment programs. Women are being given ample opportunity to start their own businesses, allowing them to provide for their families and play an active role in decision-making. Through the comprehensive modernization of the investment system on both the regulatory and institutional levels, in order to attract Arab and foreign investors and domestic investors to invest in their own country, Egypt now possesses all the tools and capacity needed to develop its human capital, the devoted Egyptians who spared no effort to build their country. That is why Egypt set education and health as its main priority for the coming period. In fact, a new healthcare insurance system is quickly being launched, covering the vast majority of Egyptians. This is over and above the provision over the last few years of health facilities to the neediest segments and the major achievements in the treatment of virus C patients. Indeed, Egypt has become an international destination for the treatment of this virus. In addition, an improved and upgraded education system based on extensive consultation with leading global experts and international institutions and in line with the most modern standards and qualifications was implemented to restore the status of Egypt's education system and reinstate it as an education hub for the region. The success of the Egyptian experience is also reflected in the praise of international financial institutions who have commended the reform program and its achievements, as well as the confidence of the global community in the Egyptian economy. Throughout history, ancient nations possessing rich civilizations encounter numerous hurdles. However, amidst every crisis, true leaders emerge, leaders capable of changing the destiny of their nations. All Egyptians were united under their leader to achieve, in only 4 years, remarkable and comprehensive progress. And the Egyptians will narrate their experience to coming generations, how they achieved this miracle, how in record time they leaped forward into the future.
The Investment Map, introduced by the Ministry of Investment and International Cooperation, provides a comprehensive view of the many investment opportunities in Egypt, including among others the mega projects with complete transparency, focusing on knowledge sharing. Investment opportunities could be found on investinegypt.gov.eg, searched and discovered by geographical location or economic sector. The map provides all information and statistics about the investment opportunities, the governorate in which it is located, the main utilities surrounding the project, governing laws and regulations, as well as permits and licenses required. Also, the investment map highlights the free zones, investment, technological and industrial zones, the different incentives offered, and specifies for the investor the type of contract for the project and the relevant governmental entity to contact. The map also provides success stories and information about current investors operating within the market. Overall, the investment map is an invaluable tool for analysis, feasibility studies, and a rich source of information for investors looking to invest in Egypt. 1.5 million Faddan projects, fully integrated societies to be built to support Egypt's Sustainable Development Initiative, seeking to create and support new urban communities established to serve agriculture, food processing, and the industrial sector. With a total land area of 1.5 million acres, the first phase stretches over 500,000 acres, covering Tushka, Farafra, Al-Dakhla, Al-Mughra, and west of Minya, to name a few. Al-Galala City, located between Ain al-Sukhna area and Al-Za'farana, Al-Galala has attracted large tourism investments. The project includes world-class medical city, sports racing area, residential and touristic areas, Al-Galala University, and Al-Galala Resort. Suez Canal Economic Zone, covering a total area of 460 square kilometers along the banks of the Suez Canal, with 2 fully integrated zones, 2 industrial zones, and 6 ports. The Egyptian government crafted beneficial laws and regulations for the zone to incentivize and encourage foreign and local investors, aiming to transform the area into an international industrial hub with state-of-the-art infrastructure, advanced technologies, and industrial structure and resources. The new capital, a key step towards the modern Egypt, attracting 7 million people with urban neighborhoods, a governmental district, an international medical city, a sports city and a smart village, an international conference center, an exhibition center, educational services, finance and business areas, creating thousands of new jobs. The Grand Egyptian Museum, set to become the world's largest museum of Egyptian art and culture, gem sits between the modern complexities of Cairo and the ancient wonder of the pyramids. The new museum will display artifacts that have never been shown before to the public. New Alamein City, a fully sustainable development city on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea, set to become the second Alexandria of the region, with a rich economic environment and diverse investment opportunities in tourism, trading, manufacturing, logistical services, and more. The project's estimated initial investment value stands at $10 billion. The map also allows investors to create an account with which they can unlock various useful features such as comparing investment opportunities across Egypt, bookmarking investment opportunities which are of interest, sharing and recommending investment opportunities to others, matchmaking and searching for similar investors. The investment map provides a comprehensive 360-degree view of the investment climate in Egypt, introduced in efforts to enhance the overall business climate and complement ongoing economic reforms, as part of the new Investment Law 72 of 2017, allowing governmental entities to fulfill their function as a liaison between investors and other government institutions. Now is the best time to invest in Egypt.
Cameroon is a bilingual country with a surface area of 475,650 square kilometers and a population of over 25 million. It plunges its head into the heat of the Sahel and bathes in the Atlantic Ocean. Cameroon, a postcard country, is a vast geological and botanical park, a touristic destination par excellence. Cameroon, a meeting point of people and cultures, is known for its diverse and resilient economy, as well as the dynamism of its population. The vision of its leaders is to become an emerging country by 2035. The priority is therefore investment. Giant building sites are in operation, and deep-sea ports, roads, bridges, dams under construction. The drive to supply energy and potable water is launched. Cameroon, an oil-producing country and soon a major gas-producing country. Its subsoil offers many mineral riches: gold, bauxite, manganese, nickel, diamond, rutile, cobalt. Cameroon is a land of agriculture. Everything grows, making Cameroon the food basket of Central Africa. Its challenge is to move from rural production to transformation of its cash crops into competitive export-ready products. With 65% of the population aged 25 years and below, Cameroon can boast one of the highest literacy rates in Africa. It has over 10 universities and many institutions in various fields of arts and sciences, including professional and vocational education. This means a wide range of professional manpower. In the area of health, Cameroon has highly trained medical personnel in diverse domains and many health institutions with cutting-edge technology. Today, the eighth continent of planet Earth is the digital world, and Cameroon is part of that evolution with its own Silicon Mountain. Mobile telephony and digital transactions are commonplace. Internet penetration with 12,000 kms of fiber optic cable is increasing daily. Cameroon, land of opportunities, which offers you significant returns on your investments in an atmosphere conducive to long-term business. Recognizing a 25 million population, hard-working, bilingual workforce, untapped agricultural potential, untapped mineral resources, its cultural diversity and resilience, your choice could not be better. To help you achieve this, the Investment Promotion Agency welcomes, orientates, advises, facilitates, and ensures that your business in Cameroon is developed speedily, efficiently, and is sustainable. Welcome on board.
Malawi, a land of perpetual opportunities, natural scenic beauty, fertile for flourishing businesses, boasts of rich natural resources, peaceful environment with friendly and hardworking people, and a mature and strong judicial system.
Malawi enjoys preferential access to markets under partnership agreements with SADC, COMESA, AGOA, and AFCFTA. For Malawi to be self-reliant and with the growing market and competition, there is an urgent need to seize every opportunity to industrialize. The opportunities, raw materials, strong political will are all here. Now is a better time for you to invest. Numerous opportunities await you. Agriculture anchors Malawi's economy. Investment opportunities arise in large-scale farming, agro-processing, financing services, infrastructural development, including irrigation and technology advancement. Malawi's manufacturing sector, while contributing around 12% to GDP, there is potential for manufacture of some of the imported products such as clothing and footwear, cement, fertilizer, plastics, farm input chemicals, building materials, and food products. Malawi, the warm heart of Africa, boasts of beautiful landscapes, variety of wildlife, and a rich and diverse culture. From Lake Malawi through the exciting towns and cities to the peak of Mulanje Mountain, tourists are constantly flooding the country all year round. Explore plenty of rewarding investments, including ecotourism, construction of hotels, lodges and cottages, conference facilities and water-based sports facilities, and you will enjoy import duty and import excise duty exemption on various goods at construction and operational stage. Opportunities in the mining sector are almost untouched despite surveys indicating presence of large deposits of uranium, bauxite, gold, gemstones, and many more precious minerals. Malawi continues to witness a growing demand for energy with the increased industrial activities and population. The demand, which continues to grow due to expanding manufacturing, mining and agricultural activities in the medium to long term, is expected to reach 2,500 megawatts by 2035. Government has classified the energy sector among the priority industries with entitlement to special incentives. The sector has been opened up to both public and private sector producers to ensure that power deficiencies are addressed with a view to ultimately improve access to electricity in the country. The Malawi Investment and Trade Center is mandated by the Investment and Export Promotion Act 2012 to promote and facilitate investment and exports. The center facilitates registration processes, access to business permits and land under its one-stop services center, markets investment and trade opportunities, facilitates access to finance, advocates for policies in favor of business growth, and facilitates access to markets. Beautiful Malawi offers something for everyone, making this a better time for you to explore the countless opportunities within. MITC is ready to work with you at any stage of your business. For more on how you can access MITC services, use the contact details on the screen. Malawi Investment and Trade Center, MITC, your one-stop service center for trade and investment. Invest with confidence. Invest in Malawi.
We are now in Akajiro National Park. It's a home of the Big Five. It's very important to conserve and protect the park and keep the nature as it is.
Its conservation story is so inspiring. The biodiversity and habitats change throughout the park. Oh, see this elephant. It's a little bit of a surprise. I fell in love in Kigali. It's a very clean city. I think that inspired me to open the business here. Kigali's international events bring a lot of diversity. Everywhere you go, you are welcome. The food scene in Rwanda is amazing. From farm to table in Kigali, people like to enjoy life.
This was my dream since I was a kid. Working with the gorillas every day. You hear? These are the gorillas breaking the trees. Come. That's the silverback. The people, they are very happy to see the tourists coming. It's a big support to the conservation of these gorillas for the future generation.
Nyungwe is one of four national parks here in Rwanda. For tourists to come here, they participate also in the conservation, which also helps us protect the forest.
There is something really magical about the Nyungwe National Forest, and it's unspoilt. It's natural, rare beauty. What makes it extra special establishing a resort here is that we work very closely with the community, and it's a really authentic experience for the guests. We are very lucky. This is our little piece of heaven.
Rwanda is called the land of 1,000 hills. From the east to the west, we are at Lake Kivu. It's one of the largest lakes in Africa. The sky meets the lake. It's a place that everybody should really visit.
Welcome to Rwanda.
South Africa is different. The you who leave South Africa won't be the same as the you who arrived. You'll find that there's nothing ordinary about this place, because you don't just visit South Africa, you will meet South Africa. You will meet the wide open beaches of the Wild Coast, and the chief whose ancestors have lived in the hills above the Guanyana River for 1,000 years. You'll meet a taxi driver and a Shebeen queen who you will never forget. You'll meet the golden light of the Timbavati as it covers everything in a soft amber glow that reminds you of how things once were and could be again. You'll meet a lady called Dani Anna in Burgab, who will write her recipe for pickled fish on the back of the menu. You will meet a 70-year-old surfer who will tell you about the time he sat on his board, listening to a whale whose breathing sounded like the heartbeat of the ocean itself. You will go on a walk at night through the bush that you will never forget, because it was the night you felt you saw the stars for the very first time. You'll have supper under an acacia tree as the sun goes down, and giraffes gather by the watering hole. And years later, you'll find that the call of the hippo still seems to echo through your heart. You will meet South Africa, and you'll never be the same again. Experience here will change the way you see the world and the way you live your life. find that the you who leave South Africa won't be the same you who arrived. Because when you meet South Africa, you'll find that none of it, not one little bit, is ordinary.
In 2019, the world saw our best. But where does our best come from? Often, our best has no fixed address. Our best can be found in unexpected places. You'll probably have to do some work to find it. Don't worry though, there's always someone who will show you the way. If you're patient, sometimes our best will come to you. So, take your time. Look closer. Because the very best our country has to offer is always just beyond the obvious, but never out of reach. Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Good.
Hi, I'm Trevor Noah, and I'm South African. And because I'm South African, people from all over the world insist on asking me questions about South Africa. So, I decided to make an ad to answer some of those fascinating questions. Like, how cold and snowy is your Christmas? Well, Tracy, unfortunately, we can't afford snow. Nah, I'm just playing. We're in the Southern Hemisphere, which means when it's freezing in Connecticut, it's fantastic in Cape Town. Klaus sent me this one. Can you play golf in South Africa? Well, Klaus, we actually have some of the finest golf courses in the world, but judging by your 37 handicap, can you play golf? How many stars are your 5-star hotels? Brian wants to know, can I meet the lions? Well, I don't know if you want to meet them, but you can see them on safari. And get this, it's not just lions, Brian. We've got everything. There's elephants, there's rhinos, there's giraffes, there's buffaloes, there's leopards. Come on, man, expand your horizons. Ostriches. Is South Africa fun? Is it fun? Are you even watching this commercial, Michelle? Paragliding, bungee jumping, surfing, river rafting, shark cage diving, hot air balloons, hiking, cycling, wine tasting, whatever this guy's doing. Does that not look like fun to you, Michelle? Does that not look like fun? So, now that I've shown you South Africa, my only question is, when are you coming to experience it for yourself?
Ten reasons why you should invest in South Africa. Number 1, hot emerging market. Number 2, the number 1 diversified economy in Africa. Number 3, the largest presence of multinationals on the African continent. Number 4, progressive constitution and independent judiciary. Number 5, favorable market access to global markets. Number 6, abundant natural resources. Number 7, advanced financial services and banking sector.
Number 8. World-class infrastructure and logistics. Number 9. Young, trainable labor force. And number 10. Excellent quality of life.
Located in the heart of southern Africa, Zambia is one of the fastest growing economies with a population of over 20 million people, mostly youth. The country is blessed with abundant natural resources and vegetation, a diversity of wildlife, magnificent landscapes, and is home to the mighty Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. The country has very stable macroeconomic fundamentals with a growing GDP of about 21 billion United States dollars, inflation of 9.9%, and the local currency is performing very well against the United States dollar and other major world convertible currencies, appreciating by over 18.5% from January 1 to September 2022. Zambia has proven to be a strategic hub for trade investment due to its central location with 8 neighboring countries. Zambia is a member of the Regional and Continental Economic Communities, that is, the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, COMESA, Southern African Development Community, SADC, and African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA. Further, Zambia is well known as a haven of investments due to its unmatched investment climate, attractive investment incentives, ease of doing business, and investor-friendly policies, supported by consistent policies and stable political will, rule of law, and peace that the country has enjoyed since her independence in 1964. The country has an ambitious vision of becoming a prosperous middle-income nation by 2030, backed by its national blueprint, the 8th National Development Plan. The overall aim of the plan is to improve the efficiency and competitiveness of the economy to sustainably lift the living standards of the people. The focus of the country is to attain economic transformation that will be marked by advancements in industrialization and economic diversification for sustained growth driven by the agriculture, mining, manufacturing, and tourism sectors, supported by ICT, transport, energy, and research and development. In terms of trade, Zambia is centrally located and land-linked to 8 neighboring countries with international transport infrastructure that includes road, railway, and air transport. The telecommunication and ICT, the insurance and banking sectors are all to international standards, making doing business easy. With the coming of the African Continental Free Trade Area, it is envisaged that the growth in market size will double to potentially induce demand for products in both the mass and niche markets. The AFCFTA brings on board an integrated market of 55 countries, a population of 1.2 billion people, and an approximate gross domestic product (GDP) of $2.5 trillion. There are various opportunities in the agriculture sector, with the government securing 100,000 hectares earmarked for agricultural activities in each of the 10 provinces of the country through farm blocks. Other opportunities include large-scale farming, farm input and agro-processing, equipment supply, and commodity storage and trading. Infrastructure development. Investment opportunities include grain storage facilities, road projects, and provincial aerodomes. Others include housing units, development and management of multi-facility hotels, convention centers, and health facilities. Agro-processing, textiles and leather, secondary processing of minerals, chemical products, electricity, construction materials, and wood products. Opportunities are available in information communication technology, medical, and franchising subsectors. In addition, Zambia has positioned herself as hub for the production of electric vehicles and electric vehicle batteries in collaboration with the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. For more information on profiled investment opportunities, kindly check investment.unido.org/ACP/Zambia. Investors that satisfy a few requirements provided for under the Zambia Development Agency ZDA Act are eligible for investment incentives that include a 0% import duty rate on capital equipment and machinery for 5 years and accelerated depreciation on capital equipment and machinery. Further, investors that set up in multi-facility economic zones, MFEZ, or industrial parks are eligible for additional tax incentives, such as 0% tax on dividends declared on profits made on exports from the first year of commencement of works for a period of 10 years. Currently, the country has 7 operational MFEZs and industrial parks, namely the Lusaka South Multi-Facility Economic Zone, ZCCZ Chambishi Multi-Facility Economic Zone, ZCCZ Lusaka East Multi-Facility Economic Zone, Jiangxi Multi-Facility Economic Zone, Kalumbila Multi-Facility Economic Zone, Roma Industrial Park, and the Sub-Saharan Gemstone Exchange Industrial Park. In addition, ZDA also offers free personalized service to investors interested in exploring investment opportunities in Zambia. Contact the agency to arrange your visit to Zambia and to assist you in the valuation process. We look forward to seeing you in Zambia soonest. ZDA, potential made possible. For further details, send email to info@zda.org.zm. Call +260 211 220 177 or 223 859 or visit our website zda.org.zm.
Bienvenue au Niger, un pays d'hospitalité légendaire et riche de sa diversité. Doté d'infrastructures modernes aux normes internationales, le Niger vous reçoit dans ses hôtels luxueux et dans ses centres de conférences de grande capacité pour des rencontres de tout genre. Son peuple accueillant et son capital humain performant et expérimenté dans l'organisation des grands événements font du Niger le lieu privilégié en Afrique de l'Ouest pour les rencontres régionales et internationales. Au Niger, vous êtes les bienvenus.
A place of tranquility, peace, and stability in West Africa. From the moment you land in the Gambia, you feel the warmth of the country and the kindness of its people. Strategically located on the Atlantic coast, it is a hub connecting you to the world.
Our close proximity of 5 to 6 hours from Europe, and combined with our membership of the African Growth and Opportunities Act and the African Continental Free Trade Area, create special access to these 3 markets, over 1 billion people and multiple countries without duties.
Goods can safely be transported via road, sea, air, and river efficiently and at low cost. As a small country, you are never too far from your mode of transport. There is also land available for you to establish or expand your business.
Our climate supports horticulture all year round. While other countries are off-season, we are always at our peak.
The potential of organic farming is vast. There is an infrastructure and network that connects farmers with buyers.
The Gambia offers low operating costs and no corporate tax for 5 to 10 years, with the possibility of an extension through the Investment and Export Promotion Agency known as GAIPA.
At GAIPA, we're here to assist you. We have direct contacts with ministers, ensuring additions are made without delay, and procedures are done quickly, saving you time and money.
The true secret to business in the Gambia is its people. We have a young, dynamic workforce that is dedicated and passionate.
Our manufacturing industry is well organized. There is an established infrastructure of factories, making it easy to invest and develop.
With access to raw material, it is possible to complete the process of manufacturing here. Our industry can expand and become a production country for other countries.
Groundnuts have a long tradition here. Farmers use the hand-picked selection method to ensure the highest quality. With our storage facilities throughout the country and depots along the riverbank, transportation to the processing plant is simple.
We also have premium quality cashew, the best the sub-region has to offer. The sector has great potential in terms of large-scale production for exports.
Our fish stocks are one of the strongest along the West African coast. The government makes sure that these stocks remain healthy.
Aquaculture is also an area that provides immense opportunity to any investor.
Many companies already process, package, and export their seafood products from here. Made in the Gambia can be part of your business.
In the end, we do business where we feel comfortable, where we see a future that we can build for ourselves. Everyone knows the Gambia as a place where people are accepted. They know there are exciting opportunities waiting for them. We invite you to come to the Gambia and to see where your journey will lead you.
Do you know my country, Burkina Faso? It's located in the heart of West Africa. Come and discover the land of upright people. Welcome to Burkina Faso.
A country, a people, a culture, our commonwealth.
Welcome to Burkina Faso, the land of honest people. Burkina Faso is a resilient and united nation that believes in strength and potential. It is a country determined to explore a path of development that will ensure its full economic sovereignty. Burkina Faso is a work in progress, gradually equipping itself to transform its local products. This non-exclusive ambition is reinforced by a desire to open the country to win-win partnerships to boost key and strategic sectors. Guarantees are thus offered to both national and foreign investors through a very attractive investment code. The mining sector is one of the most substantial in West Africa, with several active industrial mines, others under construction, and nearly 800 mining titles granted by the government. Energy is an important sector with significant investment potential, and the construction of new dams is imperative. Benefiting from 3,000 hours of sunlight per year, Burkina Faso is opening up to the world through digital development. It is experiencing a boom in national and international connectivity thanks to the massive deployment of optical fiber and the establishment of a cloud network for access to public services. Private telecommunication companies and internet service providers are strengthening their infrastructures to offer a diverse range of broadband services. New infrastructures are being built across the country to boost the development of air, road, and rail transport. The construction of new bypasses in Ouagadougou and Bobo-Dioulasso, as well as the project to build the Ouagadougou-Yamoussoukro Highway, reflects the efforts made in this field. Burkina Faso's strategic position in the heart of West Africa places it only 1 hour 30 minutes away by flight from neighboring countries. Health and education are top priorities for Burkina Faso, which is investing in the construction of schools and healthcare facilities. Special emphasis is placed on the creation of incubators for the development of human capital. The construction and equipment projects of CSPS, Health and Social Promotion Centers, CMA, medical centers, hospitals, schools, and universities represent a real investment opportunity in this sector. Burkina Faso is also characterized by ethnic diversity and a rich cultural heritage with nationally and internationally significant events such as FESPACO, Siao, Samao, and SICAD, making the country a reference in Africa and around the world. Burkina Faso boasts a diverse cultural heritage, fantastic landscapes and sites, rich wildlife and flora, as well as numerous facilities meeting international standards. Wherever you are, participate in the construction and development of Burkina Faso. For all your investment operations, ABI, Burkinabe Investment Agency, is the partner for investors in Burkina Faso. The agency has focal points in our diplomatic representations, as well as in the administration to facilitate all your procedures. Contact www.investburkina.bf or call 00-226 25 37 44 49.
Along the most powerful river in Africa lies the second largest rainforest in the world. You will travel from north to south, from east to west, where livestock and arable land create a perfect balance. A Garden of Eden will offer you a rare and diverse wildlife. World's capital of cobalt, this land blessed with minerals, precious stones, hydrocarbons has so much to offer to the world. Strategically located at the crossroad of 9 countries, the DRC is a key player in the region. With increasing access to technology, financial and mobile services, Congo is open to global markets like never before. The population, young, dynamic and creative, will charm you with its talent and originality. Today, at the dawn of the first peaceful political transition in our history, we invite you to discover and invest in this country, the size of a continent. Because we have so much to offer, together, let's build the DRC.
Global perception of a nation's size and position would imply that growth is already in motion. But what if we could take that notion further, bigger, better, faster? We are mega on the map. Mega infrastructure, mega power, mega sustainability, mega industry. Not forgetting strategically being located in the center of everywhere for everything and everyone. Mega connectivity, mega trade, mega markets, mega tourism with the minds and manpower to make your business multiply. Others have captured this wave and capitalized their business on Egypt's mega reform. Mega empowerment. Our understanding of mega transformation is a whole new size of big mega investments. We are making Egypt global again.